Hey there, everyone. Nathaniel here, and welcome to the fourth episode of the podcast. I kind of lost track of myself there. Um, Not too spoilerific in this one. We actually only talk about the new episode for about 30 seconds to a minute. So, no worries on that. If you don't want to hear it, whenever we start mentioning the spoiler things, jump about a minute into the future, and you'll get past it all. So, enjoy the show, folks.
What are you doing?
Oh
What are you
god,
doing?
that's fun.
Maybe I could do
Good.
one of my signature random or whatever the hell I do it. I don't even know how I do it. I just do it. It's
Yeah,
like,
no, it's much funnier when you're getting killed by buns when you do it.
well, I killed him. It's just I couldn't kill him. I literally it was like 20 bullets. I fired. I was like firing. Like wait, fire, 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 fire. He wouldn't die. So I was like and then he died.
Uh,
It's like I scream and somebody dies.
where are
That
you?
seems a little bit OP. Um,
It's all in good fun.
but I like being OP myself.
Well, I mean, if I could scream at people and make them die through the computer, that's kind of cool. Or at least make their avatar die.
Yeah, I was gonna say making them die wouldn't be so
Yeah.
bad. And hey, welcome to the latest episode of the podcast. Ha 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 ha. Ha.
What?
I like
You,
doing that.
that
I
No.
seriously like sneaking it up on you, tag, because it makes you cringe or something. I don't know.
I didn't cringe that time. Yeah.
I got chocolates. No, let's go. Do you want some of my chocolates?
No, I'm good actually. I had like literally my breakfast this morning was popcorn at the movie theater because I went to go watch The Hobbit, and that was awesome. And I think I just knocked down my volume on my headset. Yep, there we go.
Oh, I forgot The Hobbit was coming out.
Oh, dude, you
Dude,
gotta
how
go
could I
see
forget about
it.
that? Urgh. I gotta
Gotta go
see
see it, and then you gotta wait another year for the next one.
it. Yeah. Well, at least there's gonna be a next one. It's been a while. I don't know. Hmm. Our movie
Well,
theater, man.
he's uh, he's been working on it quite a bit uh, the past few years.
True.
Wow, $37 million debut on Friday, and right now it's working on $95 million for the weekend.
I was gonna let's see. I forget the movies I was gonna watch, but I was definitely gonna watch The Hobbit and Life of Pi. And I
I
only
saw
remember those because I remember you obviously just said something about it, and Tag was saying something about that one earlier.
Saying
yeah,
something about which one? What are we talking about?
You saw The Life of Pi.
Life of Pi.
Oh yes, that movie.
Is it
That
good?
that movie was one of the most amazing movies I've seen in a long time.
All right, that's
It
good.
was very, very powerful, and might not have been as powerful as in some ways the book was, but it more than made up for it in being powerful in other ways. It is. Oh my God, it was amazing. Uh,
That's
Uh,
ugh. And of course, I'm like one of the five people who didn't sleep through it. So
people slept through it. That's not good.
people in
well,
my class who didn't care about the
yeah,
book to begin with.
Oh,
I was gonna say because
if it's in school, that's different.
yeah, because a
Yeah,
lot of
no,
people are gonna sleep through it there for some reason.
there was hardly anyone there
Yep,
actually,
we
aside
gotta
from
wait till the 13th of December of next year to see the next Hobbit movie.
I never watched
They
any
already
of.
have a release date for it.
Oh yeah, dude, they weren't going to release the first one until both of them were done, or
Mm.
at least done shooting and just in like post
Oh,
production.
so yeah, they've already been working on it for a while then.
Oh, dude, they've been working on it since I think 2010.
Yeah, yeah.
Like at least getting the screenplay and all that stuff done. And let me just say, they did a fantastic job. They, as far as I've noticed, they haven't left out but a couple tiny little details. Like the Lord of the Rings trilogy left out more details than the first Hobbit movie has so far.
That's pretty cool.
Like, because the biggest one that they left out in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, in my opinion, was Tom Bombadil. Because that's a very big part of the series, in my opinion. But, that's just my opinion on it. Anyway, ponies. So,
Ponies. Ponies.
everyone's seen the new
New
episode?
episode, yeah.
Yep.
New episode was pretty damn awesome. I don't. I'm kind of tied because I thought the last episode was my favorite one so far, and this one's equally awesome. So, but as Tag said, not everyone likes Rainbow Dash as much.
Yeah. I'm definitely on the Rainbow Dash train, but Scootaloo is another one of my top favorites, especially when it comes to Scootaloo and Rainbow Dash. What was it actually? Was it you? I think that linked the comic in the chat box the other day with Scootaloo saying she'd never be able to fly, and then Derpy comes in. I can help you fly.
Oh,
Must have
that
made
wasn't
that
me,
one.
but I linked that like a long time ago.
Yeah.
And it has Rainbow
The
Bone.
very last panel is just Rainbow Dash. Oh, fuck no! Yeah, that was just. I love that. That was great.
That was pretty awesome.
But yeah, so I don't know. How were the feels on this episode? Because I got a couple heart twinges in that one.
Yeah, I did too. The character development was really good for Rainbow Dash in this one. And Pinkie Pie. Oh god, Pinkie Pie.
That face she made when Rainbow Dash said her name. I
Yeah,
almost did that for some reason. I laughed.
she just did the whole like reaching up like she was about to die thing, and Rainbow Dash comes over.
I got you, Pinkie Pie. You remember my name. What do you mean? Of course I remember your name.
She didn't even get to open her care package.
You left your care package.
Oh, best part of the entire episode when I first saw Snowflake standing in that line. Oh God, and his tiny little wings.
Oh, is that his name?
Yeah, his name's Snowflake.
Well, I didn't know that.
That's not his official name, I don't think. I think that's
The muscle pony, right?
yeah, Rage Pony.
Yeah!
We were talking about that earlier. I was like, yeah, we had the yeah pony.
Yep. I think the fan name that was given to him was Snowflake.
That's
Which-
perfect because that's not what you think it would be, and that's why it's perfect.
Exactly. It's like a really tall guy being named Tiny or something like that.
It's oxymoronic.
Or a skinny guy being named Fat Tony.
I don't know. What was it? Lightning Dust? We thought the name was. We can't remember. I liked her quite a bit. She reminds me of a lot of Rainbow Dash when Rainbow was really ignorant.
Yeah.
Remind me of her when she was stupid.
It was, I don't know. I like the character, but then I don't because that whole, she didn't care if she hurt anyone. And,
Yeah, exactly, and that's
Yeah, I
where
was gonna say,
Rainbow's character development really stepped in, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't mind seeing more of her.
Because she was always the the element of loyalty, so of course it's going to that kind of character development, like you could have hurt someone, is going to come up.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't
Like-
know. Spitfire was pretty cool in this one. She didn't have huge roles, but it was pretty neat.
The whole drill sergeant thing was
Yeah, that was fairly different from how she was before.
yeah.
And then she had
Sitting there
glasses.
stamping all the fan mail or whatever.
Yeah, that was kind of cool.
So I guess that means their signatures are like hoof stamps. I don't know. Hoof prints, yeah.
Would make
I
sense.
assume they're still signatures, but
Yeah, I guess because unless they
every
had like
hoof is different, I guess.
unless they had a horseshoe on, everyone would be different,
Yeah.
It's like fingerprints.
Mm-hmm.
basically.
It's genius.
Even though I gotta wonder if like, because okay, with the last episode, and the old crone and her rusty horseshoe and everything,
Yeah.
I've never seen anyone wearing horseshoes except for a couple of the larger stallions, like the Big Mac style stallions and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I'd have to wonder, if they're doing the horseshoes, would they be putting them on themselves? Or would it be like they'd actually have to go to a farrier? Is it farrier or furrier? I think it's farrier.
I don't know. No idea what the
I
name is.
have no idea what we're talking about.
Well, because when you put on a horseshoe, you have to sit there and you have to file down the bottom of the hoof.
Yeah.
So it's a flat surface, and then you gotta heat up the horseshoe, put it on there.
Camera it or something?
Well, you heat up the horseshoe, and it actually melts the bottom of the hoof, and then you hammer into it.
It sounds painful.
Pipes.
Well, I think their hooves are kind of like fingernail material.
Oh yeah, they are, but that still sounds painful.
Yeah, it's not. There's no nerve endings in the very bottom of it. They make sure that nothing actually hurts the horse. Like I dated this girl back in high school that.
Well, if it was painful, I'm sorry for interrupting. If it was painful, that horse would you up.
Mm-hmm. And you just lost. Okay.
Well, I
So,
forgot we were still doing that. We
Uh,
never agreed on terms, to be fair.
I know, but I'm just saying you
Don't
lost.
worry, we'll think of something demeaning for you.
You have to use Linux for the rest of your days. That's not demeaning. That's
That's
actually
not demeaning at all. Yeah.
Mac OS X for the rest of your days.
No, I would murder you.
I've actually been playing around with Ubuntu a bit myself because I haven't used any kind of Linux distro in about 2 years, and I need to get back into it.
More computer stuff I don't understand.
The only thing I used when I was in school was Red Hat and Fedora, so they're a little bit different than
I don't
Ubuntu.
know. I just.
More things I don't understand. We're on a roll today.
Let's
Yeah.
keep this up. Let's just act like tag isn't there.
Yeah. Fine, if you do that, I want to go play Battlefield.
No,
And yell at you.
no, you can't do that. No,
No.
because you're gonna be gone next week, so
Yeah.
we're just preparing ourselves for the next cast. No.
So yeah, next week, next Friday, I get off school. It's the last day I get off on the 21st, and I hand in all my ISP's end of unit tasks. And then the next day, Saturday, I'm gone for like 5 or 6 days. So no, nothing for that. I might be able to make it though if I can convince and use crappy hotel internet and like a stupid computer microphone. I might be able to make it, maybe. And even then, probably I'd only like last through half of it.
Hold on.
But-
Do you have a smartphone?
Oh God, no, not that kind of quality.
No. Hear me out. Do you have a smartphone?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Shoot.
Because
no.
it's kind of pathetic, but at times tethering your Wi-Fi off your phone is better than
I'm almost out of data. I'm almost out of
hotel.
data.
Yeah,
I'm almost
Hotel.
out
I
of
was
data.
gonna say, and
I've been able
also,
to Skype with people just fine like that.
it also depends on your carrier and stuff. Because if you have Verizon, you have to pay a monthly fee to be able to tether.
Well, I got T-Mobile, so
Yeah,
I'm out of
T-Mobile
data,
does.
so like I wouldn't be able to.
Which is actually, I find it kind of ridiculous. Like, okay, when I got my Verizon plan, it was before they did the no more unlimited thing. So I have the unlimited data, but if I want to tether my phone, I have to pay $20 a month unless I root it and then get a different program in there besides the mobile hotspot thing.
yeah.
Which I rooted it a long time ago. I didn't install a custom ROM or anything on it, which I should probably do, but I'll be back in a second. Talk amongst yourselves.
Wait, what?
Wow, we just got ditched.
He ditched us.
Nah.
I feel so unloved.
And now you're going robot.
Oh
God, make it
Oh
stop.
God, yeah, I came back right when he was doing the little crying thing.
No.
That
Okay,
was terrible.
You're back to normal.
Yay.
I had to pay attention to other things for a second. But yeah, like it's ridiculous because they want to charge you like $20 a month, and then of course if you don't have the unlimited data, you'd have to pay for data overages and all that kind of stuff, and it's just
Yeah,
totally not worth it.
it's a money pit.
Yeah. But then again, when I go to upgrade my phone, I'll have to sign a new 2-year contract, which will take away my unlimited data plan, which I'm kind of like sitting here petting my phone going, I don't think I want to get rid of you.
Yeah, or you can pick up an unlocked phone, which is kind of expensive. So,
Well, no, but
my door.
the big
Get AFK. Sorry.
the big thing for me is the no unlimited data thing, because right now I could sit here and just play, a 10-hour YouTube video and it won't even dent my data at all because I have unlimited. Although I think they've been throttling the people that are still grandfathered into the unlimited because it doesn't work quite that well. Even when I have, full bars on 3G, it still doesn't do anything because this is a Droid X, so it's not a 4G capable phone, which I need to upgrade. But again, I need to get back to work, which should be happening in this coming week. So
Getting a job? You're getting a job?
Getting another job, getting back to work. I've been out for like a month, but I just gotta wait on them to get the the background check, and then I gotta go pee in a cup to tell them that I'm clean of drugs, and then I'll be back to work finally. And then maybe we can get some stuff set up, maybe like an actual website for the podcast or like some actual hosting.
Sorry about that, guys.
That's quite all right.
I don't know what's happening.
That's quite all right too. Oh, so I guess
I'm back again. I'm sorry. A lot of interruptions.
That's all right.
Now. I just locked the door.
Stuff happens.
Lock the door.
You just hear banging on the door. Cameron!
Yeah. Open the goddamn door.
Like a machine gun going off in the background.
Dude, you would hear me like jump and cover. Open the door, I'm opening it for you.
I'm using my parental abilities to parent you.
If they tried to get in my room and they really wanted it in my room and I wouldn't open the door, my dad would just come kick the door down.
I was going to say
he'd like roll up a wheelchair, lock the brakes on, and just kick it with his one leg.
God.
And the door would like fall into the room and like knock over all my monitors and stuff on the table next to me.
we just hear, oh fuck! And then
you'd hear like glass break and me jump out the window. Car fire up.
Oh god. Oh, that's
I
good.
can just imagine.
Oh god. No, my family is not nearly that violent.
Yeah.
If they were zombies, that might happen.
What? Did you just say if there were zombies?
Yeah, if my family was zombies, I might break the window to run away and get in my car.
But, okay, so I figured I should also go ahead and mention the fact that not anytime soon as of right now, but one thing that we are working on trying to get is like some gameplay videos to throw up on the YouTube. You know, if we can get some games figured out and everything.
Yeah, and like show off members of the community and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Lobeen would probably be in charge of doing like the Battlefield and all that, since I haven't played it in such a long time.
Yeah, and I'm kind of amazing at the game. No.
You're the closest we've got to a bucket, so.
You lose too.
No, your face loses too.
You can't once it's lost, it can't be lost again.
No, you can lose twice just like you can explode twice.
I'm pretty sure once you've been exploded, technically you don't count as you
All
anymore.
your little tiny bits and pieces exploded it again.
But then that wouldn't be counted as you, though. It'd be counted as the pieces that used to be you.
What if you didn't turn into pieces after the first explosion?
Then I guess that could technically...
Wait. What if you got blown in half and you were still alive, then you exploded again? Sorry, it's gory, but it's true.
That could technically count, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, if I'm guessing you're talking like if they just placed a charge at like your waist or something and just like the collars, like the collars with the explodey stuff in them.
Oh god, yeah.
The explodey stuff in them. Yes, that totally makes sense.
Head just goes rocketing off.
It's just like in Fallout.
Years.
I got sugar cookies.
I have an empty bowl of salsa.
I will, as soon as we get done recording this, have some Philly cheesesteak to go eat.
Sounds.
What were we talking about again before everything happened?
I have no idea.
I think we were talking about ponies because that's kind of what the podcast is about.
Well, we were talking about the episode, and then I forget what happened.
And you got interrupted. It did.
I got interrupted, then he got interrupted, and then so on and so forth. But yeah,
there's something about a guy in a wheelchair kicking down a door.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's something else entirely.
Yep. But yeah, no, like I said, we're gonna try to get some gameplay videos up. We still gotta figure out the games and everything, and once I get back to work, I can actually start purchasing a few more games and actually get some stuff up. Because as it is right now, the only games I really have to record that would actually be worth recording are MechWarrior Online and League of Legends. Because everything else is pretty much single player except Borderlands 2, but I mean, come on. Borderlands 2 has been overdone like no other.
That is true.
True.
and that would require a lot of editing on my part because I'd have to just do like a montage kind of thing if we were doing Borderlands 2.
Something ridiculous would be as if we did Borderlands 2 and only went through with like really bad white weapons.
Oh God.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
God.
Yes. So much yes.
We might have to try that.
I'd have to get it for a computer though. Oh well. How much is it now?
It's probably, I think it's like $39 now. I think it was on sale. I don't know.
Nah.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was
It's a
still full
pretty
price.
Expensive game, I think.
Well, no, I was thinking it was more than that. As in,
Maybe
you
it
know,
is. Maybe it's
$50.
49. Wait,
I'm
hold
looking.
on.
Yeah.
It's $59.99. God.
Yeah,
Oh
so it's
gosh, no. I'm poor.
price.
I'm poor.
Oh man.
Could always do some
We could
CS.
do TF2.
Oh God, no! I'd rather do
Play
Counter-Strike.
TF2 for like 90 minutes. Ever.
Yeah. And I kept
Really?
killing you, and you called me a butthole by
No,
the
I
end
didn't.
of it. You did.
Okay, maybe I did.
You did.
Well, I got like 9 kills as a heavy, and I was like, yes, I'm amazing, and yeah.
Then I
And
killed.
you realize that's par for the course for a heavy, and you go, "Oh, I suck."
Hey, I killed as a soldier and pyro and a bunch of other stuff.
I don't remember you going pyro.
I was, or not pyro, demo man. I was,
I
what was
I
I?
have
Spy for like 10 seconds. I'm like, what? I suck at spy.
See, the problem for me with a lot of the games on Steam, like knowing how much time I have, is that they didn't start recording time on Steam till like '09, I think. So like right now, if you go onto my profile and look at how many hours I have on Counter Strike, it's only like 86 or something like that, which I know is a load of crap. I have well over 200 or 300 hours on Counter Strike Source
Okay.
easily.
Okay. I think my most played game on Steam is either Skyrim or Fallout New Vegas. I have to go check this out now because I'm kind of curious. I have 331 hours of Fallout New Vegas and 226 of Skyrim. Okay.
I still want to buy Fallout games. I don't know why I haven't.
You've what? Wait.
I played them. I haven't. I don't own them though.
Oh.
What
Okay, sorry,
nonsense is this?
My Counter Strike Source says I have 275 hours on record, so that means I probably have more around like 5 or 6. And I know that's legitimate because of the fact that when I got Counter Strike Source back in '06, which is of course when I got my Steam account, they weren't recording, and my computer was in use pretty much 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and most of that was on Counter Strike.
My current most played game on Steam is just Borderlands 2 with like 54 hours because I don't have my old Steam account.
Yeah, see, I've actually got 2 Steam accounts with stuff, but one of them I gave to my buddy a long time ago. But yeah, let's see. My highest is, of course, Counter Strike Source at 275. But then the next highest, I think, is Borderlands 2 with 85.8.
That's quite a drop there. It's kind
Well,
of
yeah, I've had Counter Strike since 2006.
Yeah,
like
and Borderlands is new.
top weapons in Battlefield. It used to be I had 870 MCS with over 900 kills, and right below that was like the AK-74M with just above 150.
I heard you like shotguns, man.
Yeah, well, I have like, what's my longest headshot? Because I think that was with the shotgun. My longest headshot was 443.28 meters. That was with the 870. Oh man, that guy was butthurt.
Oh,
So
yeah.
yeah, we're gonna definitely try to record games. I know as soon as I'm able to record, I'll start recording. Because there's so many things I was like, man, I wish I was recording that.
I mean, like
Yeah.
that one time I turned a corner right into a tank and got run over, or something like that, or like
I don't know.
You should make a montage of all the times I die and all the weird noises.
Well,
I made.
there was the one where we were playing on that hardcore server, and I was kind of like walking back and forth, kind of pacing, and then as soon as you ran ahead of me, I followed you, and you like hit a claymore
Oh,
and
yeah.
exploded, and I just turned around and ran.
That's what I get. For
Oh yeah. interesting thing. Next week is the one where it doesn't have the synopsis on that website, correct?
Oh
Well,
yeah,
they
no,
put it
that's
on. They
kind
put it
of in
on.
the middle, isn't it? Something like
Oh,
that.
did they put it on? They
Yeah,
updated it?
Oh.
they have 2 episodes for the next episodes. They have Apple Family Reunion, which is the next one. So I guess we might as well talk about it now.
Yeah. So spoiler cut and go ahead.
Spoilers. Anyway, Granny Smith agrees to let Applejack lead the Apple Family Reunion, but Applejack loses sight of what is truly important. And then there's when Applejack is granted permission by Aunt Granny Smith to organize the upcoming Apple Family Reunion. She is thrilled at the opportunity, but she loses focus of the important things in her haste to put together extravagant activities.
Okay, so that one pretty much defines itself right there. It's like, oh, she tries to go a little bit over the top
Yep.
and forgets that it's supposed to just be about family being together and all that.
It's like in my family reunion, except the opposite. We hardly ever do anything. We just sit around and drink all day long. Well, except the people who are old enough drink all day long, and then there's me because I'm not old enough.
Actually, I think they fixed it entirely because I don't see
I said
the
that.
middle week one. Yeah, so it was definitely like the date was fixed too.
Oh, okay. And actually, that brings up an interesting thing. What is the drinking age in Canada?
18 or 19.
That's what I.
It's less in America.
Yeah, America's like
Well,
21.
America used to be 18. Whenever my mom, on her 18th birthday, um, she didn't grow up in Iowa. She actually grew up mainly in Illinois. But the town that I was born in, where she was living when she turned 18, they had the previous year changed to 21 in the state of Iowa. And then on her birthday, like the next day, it was going to change to 21 in Illinois. So she was able to go over and drink in Illinois until midnight.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Anyway, I checked.
The
and
extent you go for a potty.
The drinking age in Toronto, where I live, is 19. So.
Oh, okay. Oh, so they do it different by each province?
I think there's a couple where it's not 19, but it's either 19 or 18 or something like that. I could probably check.
Yeah.
Again, too late interwebs.
Well, I don't know. People complain about it all the time in America. They're like, oh, so I can go fight for my country at 18, but I can't drink a beer?
Yeah. I mean, personally, I do believe that's a lot of crap.
Yeah,
But-
like in Alberta, it's currently 18. In Manitoba, it's 18. And then in Quebec, it's 18. Everywhere else, it's 19. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I do agree with them. It is kind of crap that you can join the military, but you can't have a drink. But it is kind of wise for the fact that, drinking and driving, all that kind of stuff.
Well, absolutely.
Most people at that age, most people at any age aren't smart enough to know their limit. So
I am a lightweight. That is enough to know.
Well, with me, the limit is if I've had anything to drink, I'm not driving. Be it
See,
over careful, whatever, too careful, whatever. There's a word
over-careful?
for it.
cautious.
Over careful.
Cautious. Shut up.
Over.
Shut up. Shut up.
Like, no,
That's like doubling it by twice the amount. Oh,
Shut up.
man.
I've always just gone by the whole thing of, if I'm over the legal limit, I'm not going to drive, unless it's an emergency situation, like someone needs to get to the hospital or something like that.
Well, yeah.
I'm not even old enough to drive by
But-
myself, so.
The thing is, in the state of South Carolina, the legal limit is .08, which, that's how it is in most states in the union. But .08 is 2 regular alcohol content beers within 1 hour. And that'll put you over the limit. Or that'll put you at the limit, I should say.
Mm-hmm. Which,
If you drink 3 within 1 hour, you're over the limit.
yeah. Plus, you gotta depend. It depends on what you're drinking. If it's like a high,
That's
yeah,
why I'm saying, standard
regular.
alcohol content is 4 to 6%. 6% in most American lagers. A little higher than that in ales. For instance, my Blue Moon over here, I think, is 6.5. IPAs usually range right around 16 to 21, depending on who makes it.
Mm-hmm.
I could never stand.
I drink dealcoholized stuff, and the can says contains less than 0.5% alcohol volume. So
Yeah, and that's actually the funny thing is, I found that out about O'Doul's. My mom actually started going to AA a few years ago because she got a DUI and all that. That's when she really kind of realized she was an alcoholic, and that's where she found out O'Doul's is not non-alcoholic. There's no such thing as non-alcoholic beer because you can't get that flavor without the alcohol being in it in some sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if you're in AA, drinking an O'Doul's technically breaks your sobriety.
it's kind of poopy.
Well, it's got alcohol in it. The rules are no alcohol.
It's kind of poopy.
But yeah, so that's how I figured that one out. And it actually does say it on the container. The container and the box for the beer itself says that it contains 0.01% alcohol by volume, I believe, which is, extremely minute, and most people would consider that zero, but it's not zero. So,
Still alcohol.
yeah, exactly.
Doesn't matter. Still alcohol. Sad face.
Might take you a couple hundred to get drunk, but
You would
you'd probably like bust your bladder first.
yeah. There's no way you could consume enough O'Doul's to actually become drunk in
That
the
made
normal
me cringe.
first thing.
Yeah. Well, after being inside a fetal pig.
Oh yeah, from the dissection and all that in your biology class.
Yeah, thanks for clearing that up because that could have been taken 2 different ways.
Wait, what?
Yeah, no, I
I'm
definitely,
trolling you.
I definitely
don't
too.
get it. No.
That's okay, Tag. You don't have to get everything. So there's not really much to discuss on that new episode, because it pretty much,
It's its own thing.
yeah, the synopsis explains itself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hell, even just listening to the title will tell you what's going to happen in that episode. But
Well, we might be able to see some of the older Apple family ponies that we haven't seen in a while. Specifically, the one that keeps changing races. Or maybe they're
Wait.
like twins.
wait, what are you talking about?
Don't know.
It's the green one. What's her name? I don't know her name.
Don't
I'm sorry.
know. What is happening?
I'll try to Google it.
Yeah, you'll have to show me a picture or something because I couldn't put anything on it. See, I'm wondering if the orange family ones from Manhattan are gonna show up. And actually, see, that's something. Maybe Babs will show up.
Wait a minute. This is perfect. Apple Fritter is the one I'm talking about. Does that help,
Link her?
Tony? Here, I'll link a picture of her.
Yeah.
I'll even link you to what I was at. Because this is pretty awesome, actually.
Because I hadn't even noticed that at all. Oh, damn it.
Apple
I think it's
fritter.
her. One of them changed from a Earth pony to a Pegasus.
Apple fritter is new best pony.
I'm guessing it was
Ew.
Apple Fritter.
New bestest pony.
I remember her from the first episode,
Mm-hmm.
but let's see.
It was pointed out somewhere. I couldn't remember where, and I'm not. It might not even be her. But this is a pretty cool thing. It's like showing everyone.
Oh yeah. I've definitely come here before to look at all the different ponies and everything. But oh god, I forgot about Featherweight. I liked him.
Yeah, Featherweight's awesome.
440 and the sun's going down. No.
What?
No. Well, it's pretty dark outside and my F.Lux thing turned on.
Oh, I was gonna say it's not really dark here. It's just overcast.
Well,
But
F.Lux is a thing that changes the lighting on my screen when the sun goes down so that I can sleep better because I write late at night. And apparently it's harder to transition from staying awake to going to sleep because of the light from my computer. So a friend of mine recommended this thing called F.Lux to me that changes the lighting to candlelight even, which is what I have it set it to.
That is actually one of the things. If you look, a lot of bottles of melatonin pills, which are a sleep aid, or some other variations of sleep aids that are non hormonal based, like melatonin is, um, will actually say on the back, only take this as many times as necessary, to help yourself stop drinking caffeinated beverages, 2 hours before the time you're supposed to sleep, and, get off the computer an hour beforehand, and make sure your lights aren't extremely bright. Don't watch TV close up, and, stuff like that.
Well, the
'Cause-
reason I can tell it's getting dark outside is not because I looked out the window, but because F.Lux turned on and my screen turned yellow. Burned my eyes for a second there. I should probably set it back to tungsten because that was pretty good.
I just turned my computer off. I let it sleep.
I see. I can't do that because I have to have some sort of noise, and
Rainymood.com.
no, that's music, not noise.
They're like,
Well, people go to sleep listening to music. I've gone to sleep listening to classical.
I need white noise.
oh, we'll get a white noise machine. I have like 3.
Oh, those things suck. I need a fan.
Then-
That's it, a fan. And so I leave my computer on because it's just the right volume to be this slight hum in the background because I have the fans turned up all the way.
I have a ceiling fan. Also, I listen to podcasts.
My ceiling fan doesn't make any noise. It's one of the it's a different type of fan than most ceiling fans. It's actually more closely related to how the computer fans are. It's more like a sleeve and ball rather than just a rotary motor. So it doesn't. It's not loud at all. I can have that thing turned up all the way, which actually it is right now, and it's making no noise.
Yeah, mine's the same way.
And I love it. But typically for a fan, because that's another thing, I got to have air moving at all times. Even if I'm driving, it could be the dead of winter, my window has to be down in the car. Period. Cannot do it. Cannot drive without fresh air on me.
Why would your window be closed in the winter?
Because it's cold.
Snow?
Yeah, snow, rain. Well, not snow here, but rain, cold.
I actually really like
don't even
driving
get
with the windows
cold.
down in the rain if I'm heading in the right direction into the rain where the vehicle doesn't get soaked on the inside.
Yeah. Well, see, okay, this car and the car I had before it are the kind where, a typical car, you have a frame on the top of the window even when you open the door.
Mhm.
Mine's not like that. It's glass there. That's it.
See, I live in Canada,
Yeah.
and we don't get cold. I go out in -5 in a t-shirt.
Yeah, and if I was still living in Iowa, I'd be the same way. But I've been living away from the Midwest for a very, very long time.
I've been in Florida my entire life.
I remember my limit was one time in Coburg because we were visiting for my grandma's service. I went to be by myself. I went out in -14 in a t-shirt, and it was snowing out, and I was out there for 45 minutes. I got home and had a stroke. Literally, I fell on the ground and could not get up for half an hour. And
Yeah,
I was
that's
I was
not good.
alone in the house,
Yeah,
and
I
eventually dragged myself over to a chair and made it. But
I can almost guarantee you that was from the change from the
yeah,
sun.
no, it
to
was.
the sun.
I could tell because I made it up all the stairs, got into the room, fell to my knees, face planted, and had a nosebleed.
God damn.
And
That
it took me half an hour to drag myself over to a chair.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed, but oh wow, I can't believe I almost said that. Spitfire has a Canon cutie mark now, and it's pretty awesome. I like it a lot better than the
Wait, what?
Fire Thunderbolt. You guys noticed that?
No, I wasn't even paying attention.
It's like 2 roses on fire. It's awesome. Let's see. What's his face just did it? John Jesco.
John Josico.
Yeah, I was gonna say because all the Wonderbolts, when they have their suits on, they have a variation of their own with the light. Which is why a lot of people are saying, "Oh, Rainbow Dash is destined to be a Wonderbolt because she already has the lightning bolt thing going on."
Yeah, hers isn't a lightning bolt at all. It's
I didn't
it's
see it.
really neat. I'm trying to find it for you, and we can link it for other people.
I was gonna say I can just find it myself.
Jesus, I don't know. I thought it was pretty awesome because she's not in uniform. She's in captain uniform, and that's
Yeah.
only just the upper body. But yeah, I was like, oh my god, no way. I haven't even been able to figure out exactly what it is. It looks like two roses or something like that. I only got a small glance at it in the episode.
Damn it! Like the one picture I found so far of it is her sitting down at the desk and everything. I'm like, "Ugh, damn it, that's not right."
All right, here it is. Found it.
Okay.
I found the artwork.
Link
that
it.
has-
Link
I'm
it
linking
now.
I'm linking it.
Link it faster.
I'm trying to. I'm trying to
You're
link
not-
as fast as I can. Nah, that was actually a pretty slow link. It's a pretty awesome cutie mark.
Let's see.
And the wings even kind of covering it a little bit in this.
Yeah, a little bit, but yeah, no. I definitely see what you're talking about there.
Those
That's-
eyes.
Really cool.
Those eyes. Oh god.
Shut up, you.
What was that? That's not nice. Why would you say that?
Because I can. Also,
Wow. You're like
I went over to the More from John Joe Seiko thing there, on DeviantArt, and one of them pops up. I looked at it, and it's Cadence and Twilight looking at baby photos of Shining Armor, and he just walks in, just embarrassed as hell. I'm like, oh my god.
Stop. Yeah. Been there, bro.
Okay, like you don't know embarrassment until you have to leave your girlfriend with your mom so she can do laundry, and she's with her for about 6 to 7 hours, and when you ask her what they did all day, they go, "Oh, well, we were talking about past drug stories and all this." I'm like, "Oh my god, no. Seriously?" Ugh.
There was this one picture when we went to the West Edmonton Mall, and we went to, I don't know if you have Baskin Robbins in America.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
it started here.
Okay, well I wouldn't know that because I haven't actually been there in like 10 years. But we went to Baskin Robbins, and by the time I finished whatever I had, my face was literally covered in chocolate. Like right below my cheeks was all covered in chocolate smudges. And my dad took a picture. This is perfect for your wedding day, and I didn't understand, but now he's got that.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
He's gonna take that. He's gonna take my wedding as a chance to get back at me for all the bald jokes I've given him. I'm going to die.
Just like come in with like, I don't know, something to like flip over your head real quick.
I'm going to die.
Wait, no, come in with some vanishing powder, just throw it on the ground and run.
But you have to make sure to faceplant on the way out. Get up. And run away.
Yeah, get up.
Oh god.
Oh, Trixie.
Yes, love me some Trixie.
Did you seriously just? That's my word.
What?
You just said yes.
No, that's been my word because I'm older than you, and I've been
No.
saying it longer than you.
No, I've never heard you say it before.
Because the only time we really ever talk is on these podcasts.
Hey, we talk at
Outside chat box. Oh yeah, speaking of chat box yesterday. Oh god.
oh those
What?
kids.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the little troll wannabes.
Yeah.
They just didn't have any skill whatsoever. Like, just kept repeating memes over and over, and then there was the one guy claiming the other guy was autistic and had Downs.
And that he was coming here to recruit us for his pony concentration camp, and then he asked us if we played Minecraft as part of a survey, and I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, it's like, what? If you're gonna try and troll someone, stick to one thing. I mean, come on. Have some tact. Show a little bit of skill. They're probably,
Welcome
as
to
far as I
Bronies
think.
of War, where we teach you how to troll.
Well, that's. I know,
It was
right?
Mystic. Like,
Oh yeah, and Mystic was even getting Draco with that stuff.
yeah.
Oh
It's
my
not
god.
that hard to get Draco, unfortunately.
No, he really doesn't get sarcasm most of the time.
He doesn't get much of anything.
Oh
Now, of course, he
Moving
probably
on.
like, does he listen to this? Because like, does he?
hell no.
Okay,
Of course he doesn't.
good. Draco. No, I'm not going to say that. Never mind.
But What was it? So, EQLA coming up in what, 5 months?
It's
Yeah, May's the
May,
5th
yeah.
month, right? Yeah, so coming up in 5 months. I know Tag ain't gonna be able to get there because it's in LA and he's in Toronto.
Well, he said maybe.
I like the idea is my parents are like, okay, you can go to BronyCon. And they're like, we're not. There's nothing for them to really do in Baltimore. They're doing this more for me, and so I'm wondering if I might go to EQLA because there's going to be more ponies there, and
I was gonna say because if they have any concerns, I guarantee they could talk to Draco, and Draco could say, look, I'm
hey
such
Draco,
and
I need you to talk to my mother and let her, and, like, convince her to let me go to EQLA so I can hang out with a bunch of older men and
well, no, no,
stuff.
no. It would be more of the hey, let them know you're a responsible adult, all that kind of stuff. Eh, when it comes down to it, he is a very responsible guy. He pays his bills, all that kind of. So
You said the S word.
yes, I did.
Sad face.
But you didn't have to say that because they wouldn't have known that because I was going to
Well,
squee it.
then you're gonna have to squee me too.
Oh.
Yeah, squeeze the squeeze, go.
But yeah, so EQLA, I'm gonna try to make my way out there because it would be nice. But there's the whole fact that I'm on the East Coast. Plane ticket is I already looked right now. Plane ticket would be about $515, which that's not bad, seeing as how tax season is coming up. Even though my taxes will probably go to bills to get me caught up from being out of work. But if I use that on bills, if I haven't already gotten it caught up by then, I should say, because I probably won't even get my W-2s back until like the end of January, because federal law says they have to be mailed out before the last day of January, and that's just mailed out. They don't have to be received by you.
I don't know. I'm trying to get to EQLA myself, but I got a feeling I'm just gonna have to settle for BronyCon or maybe not anything at all.
Yeah. Well, my whole thing is if I can get the money and if I can stay on top of everything else. Because there's no telling if something might come up in between now and then where I'd have to spend any bit of money that I have put away.
Wait. When is EQLA?
May 10th through 12th.
That's the problem with me. It's a little too early. BronyCon is
Shoot.
8 months away. So.
I might not actually be able to make that because I think I have school then.
Yeah, you would have school.
Or
Yeah. Ha!
Shut
up! You're a fetal pig, and I'm going to dissect you.
I'm not even going to acknowledge that. But yeah, so like the whole EQLA thing depends on if I can get the money set up and all that, because it's thinking in sense of practicality. I'm gonna have to save up about $1,000 to go out there because $500 for the plane ticket. If I share a room with someone, they're $115 a night, which is ridiculous.
I actually thought about just sleeping in my car if I went somewhere.
You'd have to pay parking.
Yeah, that's true.
It's probably cheaper than a hotel, though.
Oh, of course it is, but it's about $20 a night to park.
There's a phone going.
Well, ignore it.
I don't know if you guys can hear it, but never mind. Forget about it. Then.
Yeah, I can.
It's a Class C ringtone.
Yes, it is.
But
yeah, like I'd have to share a room with someone, so that's $50 a night. And if I'm going out there, I'm staying for a week, or at least like 5 or 6 days. Like I'd fly out, get there on Thursday, and then leave on.
Yeah, having a couple of days before the con has got to be nice. That's something I definitely would like to do.
The thing is, if I go out, I doubt me, my dad, and my mom are all going to share one room. Cause so I don't know.
You actually could easily.
Yeah. Unless they want to do something.
Because the guest rooms.
Well, I don't know what
the guest rooms can either be one king or two doubles, and they also have cots and stuff for like $10 or not cots, but rollouts for $10 a night. So you guys could actually easily.
Rollouts are so bad. I'd rather just sleep on the floor, like a recliner that they usually have in the corner.
Well, I don't.
Actually, if you were going to stay at the Marriott, they don't have recliners; they just have regular chairs.
I don't
And
recognize any of this.
if you stay at the Marriott, um, the staff of EQLA has actually gotten a 20. It's either a 20 or 25% discount for anyone who books through their link.
That's pretty awesome.
Because the more people they're able to book through that code, the more space they get for the con.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. So like they made a deal with the Marriott and everything. So it's pretty cool.
Go EQLA.
Yeah. Well. So
So,
I
you
guess
know-
I could talk to the mom and dad about that.
Yeah.
I'd have
But-
to, but I have to talk to them about other things first.
Yes, you do. But yeah, so legitimately, I'd probably have to save about $1,000 because food, buying stuff at the con because stuff is extremely expensive at cons,
Yes.
and then the $500 to get
That's
out
because
there.
most of it is not most of it. Some of it's like towards charity and stuff, so that's cool.
Well, I'm not even talking about the auctions. Like
You mean like I'm buying an art print for $15?
artwork and plushies and stuff like that. Well,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have the amount of money to buy a plushie. Most of those plushies go for $400 or $500, which is ridiculous. I mean, even with the amount of time and effort that someone puts into making one of those, that's ridiculous. Not saying that they don't look good, but it's ridiculous. I mean, I have a buddy. He's actually one of the admins over at Brony Square. Either goes by Lightheart or Farron. I think Lightheart is his pony Sona, and Farron is the name he used beforehand. But he has a plushie collection that is amazing. But like, he does trades. Like he does wood burning and stuff like that. So he'll actually trade his wood burnings for like $200-300 off of plushies. Because the artists like his work and everything. But he has right around like 20 or 30 plushies, and I'm probably undershooting it by a bit.
Yeah, that's quite a bit.
I have like some of the figurines from McDonald's and one rarity with like the brushy hair. That's it.
I have a like glow in the dark Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy.
I need to take a picture of me with my little rarity.
I have the Cheerilee that came from McDonald's. I actually had to. I cut her tail because when you first get it from McDonald's, it's like
Rubber
the
banded.
tail. Well, no, the tail is way longer than the entire pony figure, and so it's not correct.
Yeah.
I actually should probably cut it a little
I
bit
actually
more.
have one of those. I think I have the RD and a Cheerly one. I don't know. There's a couple laying around the house.
Yeah, the Rainbow Dash hadn't been released yet whenever I did it, because the way McDonald's was doing it was they were only carrying 2 at a time, and then they would move on to the next 2, and then the next 2.
The
And-
Rainbow Dash one, they had that little like kind of carry thing on the top that I cut off and like filed it down, made it nice and smooth on the top of the head.
Yeah, I would like to get some things like once I get back to work, I'll probably go and get some blind bags from Walmart or something, because Dom was telling me that the Walmart here, one of the Walmarts here has the blind bags, so I'll probably go grab those. But what I really want is the Funko vinyl statues, like the Rainbow Dash and the Derpy one,
Dude, they're at Hot Topic and they are amazing looking.
and they sell out so fast. And the only place to order them is Hot Topic.
They
website.
look so good compared to any other figurine out there.
Oh yeah, no, like Lucky bought the Derpy one, and it looks fantastic.
I
And, like,
want both of them.
They are solidly built too, and they're like $15. So like I said, I gotta wait till I get back to work and everything.
I'm happy with my rarity.
I don't know. I'm not
Yeah.
one to go out and buy toys though.
I got all of them for my birthday on April 1st.
That's kind of cool, I guess. That you got that for a birthday present.
Yeah,
They had
Like-
a little tiny rarity on my birthday cake and everything.
That's awesome. That is really awesome.
And I got to keep the rarity. It was a great cake. And it was a
See,
long walk home.
I
That's
always
good
to have some sort of collectible, because like, okay, so I've got my Shippo doll Oh, excuse me. I've got my Shippo doll and my Kilala hat for my Inuyasha fandom, and I also have a little tiny Kagome, little plastic Kagome, or not Kagome, sorry. Um, God, it's completely slipping my mind. Anyway, it's been
Who?
too,
Which one? Which one?
it's been way too long since I've seen the damn show.
Which one though? Was it one of the like the main party sort of?
Yeah,
Was it the person with the boomerang?
yeah,
Oh, it was like Sasha or something.
no.
No, I can't remember. No,
I
it's been too
I don't know.
long.
The last model I had is I had one of these huge like battle or aircraft carrier, not battleship, aircraft carriers made out of Legos. I put one of those together and I like sprayed it with that spray paint glue kind of stuff on the inside to keep it
Yeah,
together. And then like when we were moving, I couldn't fit it anywhere, so I had to break it down. And I was just like, F this.
yeah. The other stuff, like I have um one of the sets from Akira. It's like the big um junkyard chair that Tetsuo was sitting in, except it didn't come with a Tetsuo figure. It came with the uh, little feeble kid.
Uh,
The little black haired one.
yeah.
It came with him with Tetsuo's cape, which that I can't understand. Maybe they were trying to make it Tetsuo, but they just didn't do it right because it wasn't his haircut. Um, and then I had a oh god, what was that series? Oh, Macross the Third. I had a statue of the main character of that, but a couple pieces broke off of her. And then I have my uh, Sephiroth from Advent Children that sits on my desk, and he has this particular pose that I always keep him in. And people come over and they mess it up, and like I'll see them walk over to him. They're like, "Oh, this is really cool." To like move him just the tiniest bit, and they can watch me right after they step away from it. I walk over and put him right back because
Oh man.
it looks so badass the way that I have him. To
Mhm.
like take a picture, like I have his head slightly cocked to the side, and his hands are actually interchangeable. There's like four different uh, variations of his hand that you can put, and each hand is different. The one his left hand he's just has out like he's holding it up, kind of like beckoning you towards him, and then the other one is gripped around his sword. I really like it because the jacket is vinyl and actually has a button, so you can actually either have it unbuttoned and actually take it off of him, or you can just leave it closed and just looks so badass.
I just had a nice little giggle. I just typed in Hot Topic because we were talking about that stuff earlier, and it says what most guys want. And it's like showing like a creeper T-shirt from Minecraft and like
Yeah.
this red denim pants, and then it's like a Rainbow Dash hoodie with the hair and everything. And then it goes over to girls, and it's like just like no.
That's so funny.
Oh
Yeah,
God,
like
I gotta see how expensive this thing is now because I want one.
I need to buy some pony merchandise,
Oh,
but
they
I've
have a
been out
Rainbow
of work.
Dash
Well,
backpack. And socks. They have Rainbow Dash socks. And a lot of socks, actually. Pinkie Pie, Derpy, Fluttershy.
I could never wear those because I wear ankle socks.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Well, actually, that's what these are. These are ankle socks.
I
Oh,
just like have
okay.
black socks from.
In
I
that
have,
case,
In that case.
I have
Um,
black socks from when I went to a uniform school, so I just have like tons of black socks, and that's all I wear. I don't
oh yeah,
know
mine are
girl socks,
black.
to be
Mine
honest.
are black ankle socks. Like, and the funny thing is, um, once I get back to work, the job actually requires that you wear ankle socks. Like your socks cannot show above your shoes, and they have to be black. So like even though you could see like the tiniest little bit, they have to blend in with the shoes because the shoes have to be dark colored.
That's kind of odd.
Well, it's food service, dude.
Oh, wow. This is kind of cool.
It's Domino's. Part their color scheme is black, blue, and red. So
That's, you know those bags that We Love Fine always gives out when you buy stuff?
no, no, I don't actually. I've never bought anything from them.
Oh. Well, here, I'll link it. It's basically, it's got Rainbow Dash on one side and Derpy on the other. And it's only like $6.
My God, what sorcery is this?
And it appears that they are sold out of their figurines. They always are.
Oh,
They got
like
tons of buttons though.
notes. Okay.
Ow.
You might also like Fluttershy hoodie, Rainbow Dash hoodie, Star Wars tote.
Yeah.
It's like,
And
wait,
then
what?
you keep going to the
Star
right.
Wars.
They've got like all ponies. Okay, no, there's a dead mouse thing and more Star Wars.
No way. They got My Little Pony suspenders.
I
Oh
would
god.
totally buy pony suspenders.
If I ever wore suspenders, last time I wore suspenders was when I
I
wore
don't
that
know if you
tuxedo.
buy these though. These are pretty terrible looking.
Are they?
Yeah, it's definitely designed for a girl, and like it's got the like ripped jeans thing going on.
Oh, I was never a fan of that.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
just
see how it's like ripped and kind of like the back laying layer, black back laying layer. God,
Why are we going on Hot Topic and talking about stuff when we're doing a podcast?
I don't know
because
because
it's about ponies and pony merchandise.
Yeah, but no one can see
yeah,
what we're
no one
talking.
can see what we're talking about. You're right.
But they can go look it up. It's
Or
readily
you
available.
could just toss it in the link dump.
Yeah, we could link it.
Yeah, could
So
potentially do that. But yeah, like there's not really much going on this week.
No,
Because the plot synopsis for the new episode, like I said, it tells what's going to happen, just in the synopsis.
straightforward. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe we'll get a surprise though out of left field or something.
I'm kind of hoping. Oh,
excuse me, I yawned.
I totally didn't even look to see if Derpy was in this episode. Did anyone notice if she was in?
I don't remember seeing her, but I wasn't looking particularly hard.
There weren't
Yeah.
that many sort of other ponies aside from the ones in the Wonderbolts Academy.
Yeah,
There were,
Snowflake.
there were none other around really.
Yeah.
Cloud Chaser and Snowflake.
I loved that Cloud Chaser was in there. Like I saw that hairdo from the above shot and went, "Oh my god, yes!"
All I remember is him chewing on one of the clouds.
Yeah, that was
It's like eating it to get out of the way. Because they had to go through straight the clouds, he like bites in it.
rips a chunk off.
Oh,
was
good.
Yeah, this episode was pretty good. Although I still have to love the previous episode because that gave us the whole thing of Luna going into people's dreams and everything.
Yeah.
Has given us plenty
Specifically,
of fantastic.
we wanted.
Yeah, and it's given us plenty of fan created artwork off of that.
Oh.
A lot of bad fan created artwork, but a lot of really
Saw
good fan.
a UNSC T-shirt on Hot Topic. Must have.
Blink it, Philly.
No.
Link it.
No, it's mine. You can't buy it. You'd buy it all.
No, I don't have any money.
He'd buy every
You'd
everyone.
buy all of them and use them against me. Nah, I linked it.
But yeah, so I guess we should probably just go ahead and wrap it up here because there's
Wait,
what?
what about we were talking about a Minicast or something, or was I just like?
Oh yeah, the gameplay stuff, and then the minicasts. We would still need to go ahead and work out what kind of format we would want. If we were to do it, it would be something in the middle of the week, which would most likely be like 75% gaming related, 25% pony related. If we had any sort of pony topic for that episode,
Ponies in gaming.
because
Like references and stuff.
yeah, because I really want to get some content on our Facebook page, which I need to go ahead and make the rounds of the different social media networks. I need to go back on Brony Square and Facebook and do some cleanup around there, get some posts
Formatting.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then so if we do when we do get some minicasts up and stuff, it'll all depend on schedules. Because I don't know what my schedule's going to be like for work and everything yet
And
until I get in.
And every once in a while, I might have to stop off for school because this upcoming week, I've got 2 papers to write. One is due Wednesday and one is due Friday, and I haven't even started on either of them. like
Oh
actually
yeah,
getting.
no, like the minicast thing's gonna be something.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen on this next week, I don't think, because we have to set it up more. Plus,
I'm
you
just
have
saying, like,
your semester finals or whatever it is.
well, actually, I don't have exams until next year, so
Well, you mean the beginning of next year when you get back to school?
yeah. There's
Yeah.
all that, and then at the end of next semester, although admittedly I have personal fitness, so it might not be so bad. Got to get in shape.
Gotta get in shape.
Actually, these pants don't fit me as well as they used to because I've lost weight. They like
These pants fit me fantastic. They're the only pair of pants I have that I don't have to wear a belt with. Because most of my pants, to be long enough, I had to buy them with a larger waist. But they're Dickies, so they're standardly fairly long, and they make them in a huge variety of sizes.
Dude, I love Dickies.
Oh yeah,
Like half of my, actually, yeah, 90% of my shorts are Dickies.
I
And
don't even
like,
own shorts.
I only have one pair of pants, and those are also Dickies.
I don't
but
own shorts, so there.
like the thing about these though is they ride up really high. So like I don't know, I have to sit there and pull them down a little bit to be able to sit down in a chair comfortably.
Let's all talk about pulling our pants down.
Yeah, what, are we still
How about-
recording?
Oh, yeah, of course we are.
Oh god. I don't
But,
regret anything, but I thought we were done.
No.
Yeah, so the mini casts and then whatever kind of gaming stuff we can get figured out.
Wait, Lobby, how close are you to being able to record stuff?
I really just need to set it up. And I could probably start doing it right away, but I've had a couple of problems where it's making me real jittery when I'm recording because of just how demanding the game is.
Sad face.
You could just turn the graphics down a tiny bit.
Well, it's not really. I think it's more of my CPU topping out than the graphics. I
Oh,
have to run
gotcha.
with like literally everything on my computer off, and I could probably get it to work.
Oh, wow.
Well, not everything on my computer, but most stuff. Cause
The vast majority.
yeah, because I mean I got a 2500K, but that's 4 cores, not hyper threaded.
Anyway, we're at an hour and 10 minutes, and I really want to go get a Philly cheesesteak. So,
Oh, heading over to Tumblr, are we?
oh, God.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, whatever. I'm going to go get food.
I'm gonna go get
And-
more food.
Yeah, so that's it for this week, folks. Tune in next week when we do stuff and things.
I'm yawning. Oh god.
I'm like 90% sure you're thinking of the 2600K because I don't see any hyper threading anywhere.
We'll discuss this later.
Yes.
I'm Nathaniel.
I'm Tag Shadow.
And I am Lobine.
I was going to wonder if you were going to come in, and we will see you guys next week.
I was letting him finish with Tag Shadow, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.